Okay, so conversation goes like this. My friend sends me this comedic video about, basically the joke was how a girl, you go on a date and the girl won't dress for like the cold weather, so you start, your date's done, like if you go to a comedy show or something. I mean, that's what he was relating it to. And then you're walking to the car and it's cold and she shivers and she doesn't like ask for your jacket. She just expects you to do it and wants you to do it with a smile, not begrudgingly, because, you know, who doesn't want their man to die for them in the cold so they can stay warm, right? Stereotypical uh, date behavior, particularly ladies, right? So, and the joke is you have to be doing it happy, making her feel like a princess, like you're gonna sacrifice, like it's worth her time for whatever. So I shared this with my partner because I thought it was funny, and I mean I've played that game. I've forgotten my jacket on purpose, so he gives it to me because it makes you feel special, and all that kind of stuff, right? Not that I want him to freeze, but you're like, I'm cold and you're my knight in shining armor. Give me your jacket, right? That whole fantasy, right? So I show the video to my partner and he's like, yeah, that's funny. And then he's like, but then you learn, you say, hey, honey, bring your jacket, just put it in the car, and I'll go get it for you when you get cold. And I thought, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, right? And then I thought about it again. I was like, whoa, okay, so I still feel like a princess because he's like thinking about me later. And then, he's like, I'll go get it for you because it's not going to hurt him. Like, there's no sacrifice because he's got his jacket on already. He can pop over to the car and then get your jacket and then bring it back to you so you don't have to be cold. And then you guys can walk together back to the car and you're both warm and nobody's pissed that somebody's getting manipulated, right? So I was like, that's crazy that, fall for that. And he's smart because it doesn't create a fight, it still makes me feel special, and he gets to stay warm and not be mad at me because I'm acting like I'm acting dumb, right? Anyway, just, you know what, there are